Do your homework before you travel to another country to meet someone. If you're not careful, it can cost you your life.
Texas man who basically fell in love with this Haitian lady or whatever the case is.
Where gang violence has been sweeping the
Hello everybody, welcome to today's show. I am your host, Passport Nomad, and today before I get into the content, I would like to ask you all to please hit that subscribe button so you can keep up on all my latest posts. Well, today's content is a discussion about a really serious issue when it comes to traveler safety. I always say before you pick a place to travel to be aware of enough to know, be in the know. Be aware enough to be in the know of potential dangers that may be at your location of where you're traveling to. We are in the year 2024, folks. We all have access to the internet and ways to look up information on places that we've never been. You know, you can research everything from a crime rate all the way up to the favorite foods and everything. Well, all you have to simply do nowadays is just Google and search for the information we need to make the right decision, or at least the responsible decisions when it comes to traveling somewhere we've never been before. Today, I have some video clips relating to one place in particular, Haiti, which is one of the popular traveling locations like Jamaica or similar places. However, Haiti has a good share of its, bad cases and good cases, but especially bad cases when it comes to foreign travelers. Here is one story about a man who traveled to Haiti for an LDR relationship with a potential partner. Unfortunately, his trip turned into a life-threatening nightmare he would never forget. Let's roll the footage.
Do your homework before you travel to another country to meet someone. If you're not careful, it can cost you your life. A man from Texas fell in love with a woman he met online from Haiti. He went to visit her after only knowing her for 5 months. When the man from Texas traveled to Haiti to visit the woman he fell in love with, the woman he wanted to marry, she was forced to do stuff against her will by gang members. This man from Texas had to hide under a table and listen at his woman scream while she was being taken advantage of by gang members, and it almost cost him his life. Let me explain. When this man got to Haiti, him and a woman he met online called a taxi to her neighborhood. When he got to her neighborhood, he realized it was very rough. It was a bunch of men walking around with weapons, just looking crazy for no reason. He was very suspicious of the neighborhood, but the woman was exactly who she was on the phone. She was a very good woman, and he still really liked her. This man's first night in Haiti, they heard someone trying to break in their house. The woman forced the Texan man to get under the table. He said, "I'm not getting under the table." He was ready to fight whoever was trying to break in their house. She warned him. She said they will execute you if they find out a man is in here. 3 gang members broke in their house and took advantage of his woman for 4 hours. He was hiding under a table, listening at her scream and cry. This was going on all over the neighborhood they was living in. Gang members would break in random people's houses, execute the man if he's in there, and take advantage of the woman. When the gang members left, the man from Texas was devastated. He couldn't even look at her, but he supported her. After that happened, the man from Texas wanted to leave immediately, but he wanted to stay and support her. He didn't just want to run out on her like that. This man was in Haiti for 4 days. 3 out of the 4 days, different gang members broke in their house and took advantage of his woman, and he had to hide under a table. One time he urinated on himself because he couldn't move, he couldn't get up, and he couldn't use the restroom. When the man was getting ready to leave Haiti, he promised this woman he was going to put her in a better living condition. He don't care what the cost was. He said he had no clue this neighborhood was this bad and women was going through what they was going through on a daily basis. And he promised to bring her to the United States no matter what it takes. When he got back to the United States, he texted this woman and he called her. No answer or no response. He never heard from her again. If someone seen a man coming out of her house, can you just imagine what they did to her? This is why it's imperative you do your homework before you travel. The president in Haiti, he's supposed to be the most powerful person in Haiti. He was executed. Nobody found out who did it. So if the president is not safe, you don't have a chance. In Haiti, it seemed like the gang members is more powerful than the government, the police, the military. It's a miracle. That man from Texas survived. It was a miracle. Be careful and do your homework before you travel.
Yeah, thinking about that, it's really sad, but it's just a reality. This is one of the many reasons why I don't do dating like LDRs, where I never met the person that I'm talking to, but you never know who you're sending your messages to. When it comes to, video dating and everything, do it on video to video, when you're looking at a person, you're actually seeing the real person, but you never know if this person is being forced to communicate with you or if they're part of the scam itself trying to lure you to the location just so they can set you up. This happens in America too, by the way. So you just never know who you're getting yourself involved with. But on the other hand, I really feel bad for the female in this case. Although she lived in the bad side of her town, they did her really dirty, and that's just not right, My thing is this, though, regardless of what happened to her, when they were communicating for how many months they were communicating back and forth, getting to know each other and everything, well, did she even mention that she was living in such a bad part of town that maybe she would have thought, hey, look, if you're coming here to see me, let's not come stay where I'm at. Let's go get a hotel room or something that's secure, like a resort or something there. That would have been more safer, or at least I would have recommended that. Because as soon as I would have seen, gang members running the streets with machetes and AK-47s and whatever, I would have turned around, like, turn the taxi around. No, we're going to a hotel, we're going to a resort, we're going somewhere safer where I can sleep safely at night, sleep with my eyes closed peacefully without worrying about somebody breaking in and doing all this stuff. But they didn't do that. So this is part of what you can expect when you come to places like this. And besides that, if you don't do the necessary diligent research as far as looking at the current events of the country, knowing that the country, just recently had a bad fallout or had a gang problem with a lot of crime, what can you expect? Things like that is going to happen, so you got to be prepared. And you gotta look at these things, not just blindly fly out there and go off on a whim, because you never know. Something like this can, God forbid, happen to you. It could happen to anybody. You just got to be more careful. Besides, if he would have researched the current events of that country and the crime rate and all that was going on, he probably would have found a video, something more like this video clip that I'm about to show that tells just about how dangerous it actually is there.
Where gang violence has been sweeping that nation. This has been going on for weeks now. The State Department says it's exploring options to evacuate Americans who are trapped there. And yesterday, nearly a dozen U.S. citizens arrived in Florida on a private missionary flight. This from Haiti, of course. Manuel Bojorquez has been reporting from inside the country and has our story.
82-year-old U.S. passport holder Gregoire Leconte was one of hundreds trying to flee Haiti Tuesday, with no flight to leave on.
The situation is very bad in Haiti.
We also talked with a woman who asked us not to identify her and expressed fear for the friends and family she could soon leave behind.
The thing is, people go inside your house, killing, raping, all those things, burning your house.
As many waited for an opportunity to get out,
It just goes to show you right there, no matter how beautiful a place is that you go to visit on vacation or for LDR for whatever reason, no matter how beautiful the place is, it doesn't mean that the place is completely safe. Not everything is all peaches and cream, you know? If you're in any place where it's so bad that the law doesn't have any control, or the military doesn't have any control, if they can get to the president of a country, what makes you any safer? You know, you have to look these things up before you travel, and I strongly recommend that. You got to be in the know, at least be aware of where you're traveling to, how dangerous it is, what to look out for. If you know somebody there on the ground that lives there, you know, at least they should be able to recommend to you a safe place to stay. They should at least look out for your safety, first of all, to begin with, because you're visiting, you're their guest. They should be worried about your safety as well as themselves. So make sure you really know the person too that you're visiting, but also have a plan to keep yourself safe, even if it means spending an extra few dollars just to stay at a fancy resort or somewhere at least where they're secured, where you don't got to worry about people breaking in on you and robbing you, kidnapping you, holding you for ransom. Places like Haiti, places like Colombia, Brazil, whatever. This is a real danger, and it happens all the time to unsuspecting foreigners. You know, you can come over there, you can say whatever you want, say, "Oh, I'm a tough guy, all this, I can handle myself," but you're by yourself in a country where you don't know the lingo, you don't know where you are, they outnumber you. I mean, what are you gonna do? You magically get a gun? I was like, that stuff only happens in movies. This is reality. You know, being unalived is a real thing. Just don't let it happen to you. Like I said, be in the know, take all the safety precautions, do your due diligence to learn about where you're going, to even make the decision if you even want to go there in the first place. Know where, you know, the police are, where this is, where that is, where embassy is that you can run to be safe, because anything could happen in any of these countries and around the world. This isn't not just about Haiti, but this goes for anywhere you travel. Be safe out there, guys. Till next time, this is your boy Passport Nomad. Make sure, again, you please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and leave a comment. I want to know your thoughts on this situation. Till then, guys, signing out.